finally arrived. Trump's first 100 days are complete. And you're probably going like, oh, great. It's, what, 100 days down? Let's see, if I do my math correctly, 631 days. Or maybe even longer, considering how the people are going to vote, starting in 2018 and then 2020. Or who knows, it might not even go that far. But then again, I would have said that for every president that has come around here. Uh, yeah. Anyway, the big question now comes: what has Trump done since stepping into the office for Barack Obama? Now, let's take a look at let me remind myself. Let's see. Repeal and replace Obama. Repeal and replace Obamacare. That was the first thing he wanted done on day one. Let's see. Oh, no, wait. That's still in law. He hasn't repealed it. He hasn't replaced it. The American Health Care Act didn't go well at all. Oh, it's like this steamer. You want to have it, but as soon as it comes out, nobody wants to have it. Nobody voted for it. Again, they had like a week or two ago, they had a similar healthcare bill. Did not go either. So Obamacare is still around. Oh, he wanted the travel ban for Muslims, right? Let's see. How did they go? Oh wait, no, that was already trashed twice by Supreme Courts in Hawaii. Okay, so that one did not go well. What else was there? I noticed something. Let me take a look at it. I know there was something else here. Oh crap! No. Donald Trump accomplished nothing in his first 100 days. Their presidents beforehand have done plenty before their first 100. Bill Clinton did so. George W. Bush did so. George H.W. Bush did so. Barack Obama. I could go on and list all the other presidents that completed something in their first 100 days. Donald Trump did not. This is the first time a president has not accomplished anything in his first 100 days. And he said it himself. He is looking forward to getting anything done in the first 100 days. All of a sudden to retract it and go it's ridiculous. Why care about the first 100 days? You just said so. That's why. So yeah, I'm thinking about how this is even possible. Donald Trump wants to do everything possible, and unfortunately he's not done anything at all. He has not repealed and replaced Obamacare. He cannot get the travel ban going. He is pretty much... he's also attacked Syria and North Korea unsuccessfully. It makes me wonder what his plans really are. And earlier this week he came out and said, well, I thought being the president was easier than being, a reality TV show. After all, he was the star of The Apprentice when it first came out back in the 2000s. I didn't watch an episode, and basically I'm glad I didn't, because some of that didn't make any sense. And the only thing that didn't make sense from that is, Stacey, you're fired. So it makes me want to question, why did we have a president in the first place? Well, why did we have this president in the first place? Donald Trump has tried to make himself feel better by taking these asinine quotes. It's like, well, look, my approval ratings are better than 9/11, right? I don't think so. If we did the election again, I'd still beat Hillary in the popular vote. No, you didn't beat Hillary in the popular vote. You won by the Electoral College. the people voted 2.8 million more for Hillary Clinton than he did for you. It's it, the things he said, the things he's done, is just boggling. He has spent almost half of his time as president of the United States in Mar-a-Lago. He has spent more time vacationing than he has been doing work. Not to mention that he has not stepped out of the United States at all. Instead, you have people coming from Russia, you have China, you have other countries coming to the United States, coming down to Florida to come and see Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Why? In his first 100 days, he's vacationed more times than Barack Obama. More than George W. Bush, more than Bill Clinton, more than George H.W. Bush, more than Ronald Reagan. I could go on and on and on about that list. I could even list Richard Nixon. And I could even list, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Of course, he was assassinated, and, he's on a permanent vacation. Well, he was on a permanent vacation since 1963. Just say it. People are talking about impeachment. He has violated the Emoluments Clause more times than the past several presidents combined. And yet he's still in office. Why? Because Mike Pence, his vice president, the governor of Indiana, is feeling like if I do this, he is going to eviscerate me. He's going to kick me out of the vice presidency, and he's going to put Paul Ryan into it. And Paul Ryan has even worse approval ratings than Donald Trump. Hard to believe, but then again, the Democrats. The reason the Democrats can't get their heads out of their asses is mainly because they can't see the clear picture. They can't figure out why Hillary lost in the general election back in November. Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump may have the worst approval rating for the first 100 days, but when you see other polls, you see that 96% were actually proud that they voted Donald Trump instead of Hillary Clinton, mainly because the establishment failed to acknowledge of the populist vote. This country is fucked. It is screwed several times with a dildo much bigger than the president's head. And he's still running. So I ask you, America, are you really happy with this president who has done absolutely fucking nothing? Because I sure as hell don't. Then you better believe that if Donald Trump gets himself straightened out, he might be a better president. He might be a valid one. But I'm not holding my breath.